Hi there, Adam Winch here with Defenders USA. Hey, I'm out at the Cameo Shooting and Education Complex here, and I just got done about a 2.5-hour training session with a guy in our area and lives in Western Colorado here. And I'm going to call him Doc because he is. So Doc comes out here and he's been a student in a couple of our different courses. He's been through our Defender series twice, which we have one coming up this weekend. He's been through our Defender series twice over the years. He's been to a couple of our precision handgun courses, even been to our TAC Med course, our tactical medicine or trauma medicine course. And he's been a surgeon, all sorts of stuff for 20-something, 30-something years, right? Just phenomenal medical guy. But he's a guy who's also, based on all his surgeries and things, he's a guy who's really interested in extremely high precision, which is a good thing for his job. But he also wanted to work on high precision with handguns. So we came out here to the range today, and we really focused on grip. Now, he's been through a lot of our courses as students, and we really worked on it well, but he wanted to really tighten this in. So, and he just bought himself a dot, a red dot, an optic that you put on a handgun. So he wanted to, that was brand new to him, so he wanted to work on the optic. And with this optic and his grip, we really finessed it down to where he was shooting the tiniest little groups. I mean, just literally the wings off a gnat type thing. The interesting part, and the reason I want to tell you about this is, though we went through about 2.5 hours of this training, he brought out 2 boxes of ammunition, so 50 rounds per box. And in that 2 to 2.5 hours, I think we were for 2.5 hours, he went through probably less than 100 rounds. We really focused on extreme precision with his grip, everything else, tying in all the nuances. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this: you can, with a lot of thought, a lot of work at this, go to the range and build high degrees of skill with a very low round count, right? You don't have to have hundreds of rounds to go to the range or even to come to some of our courses to do this. We really want to work on the skill. When we focus on skill, your round count tends to go down. So in his case, I don't know, probably less than a round. We might have only gone through about 65 rounds through this whole time, maybe close to 100. I didn't quite count, but that's not a lot of rounds in the time frame with which we've done this. So you can do the same thing. You can get a lot of training. We also talked about, while he was here, of not just doing the shooting portions, but also doing a lot of dry fire practice, right? So I gave him some tips on how to go home, things we'd not talked about before, and download the gun, right? Fully downloaded, safe gun, and working on some dry fire practice to really help. In fact, I encouraged him to buy a system called the Mantis X. The Mantis products that are out there allows you to attach some stuff to your gun that really reads what you're doing. It gives you some good feedback on software, whether on your phone or a computer. Just a fantastic thing to have, right? So he's going to go back and get himself a Mantis X. He's going to do a lot of dry fire practice. And really, with less than 75 rounds, or maybe 75 or so, I had him shooting literally 1-inch square dots or boxes at 3 yards, 5 yards, things like that, because he really wanted to work the precision of it. With low round count, you can do a lot of training. With good grip and a perfect, solid grip, it's almost impossible to miss. So I encourage you, go to good training that teaches really, really good grip, really, really good trigger manipulation, this and that, so you can work on getting your rounds in tight, minute spaces. And once you build those fundamentals, everything else is good too. So anyways, I just want to talk about low round count, dry fire practice. You can spend a short amount of time on the range with somebody who really knows what they're doing, or if you do, and just, you can do a lot of work, a lot of skill building, myelination, in a short time frame with thoughtful practice. Anyways, stay vigilant, be careful out there, and again, practice thoughtfully. All right, Adam Winch, Defenders.